Hello and welcome back everybody to Project Zomboid. We are, of course, continuing on our journey here of taking all the zombies out in the world completely and eradicating them. And of course, let's go ahead and get set up here for an easy escape. We still have a little bit of gas. Maybe we'll keep our car down this way. Let's go ahead and shut it off. We're in a little bit of pain here, but that's okay. The pain is going to be worth the gain, because we are going to take over this home here. It looks like the door is already open, which is not what I wanted to see personally, but it's what we have to deal with. And what we have to deal with is a ton of zombies over this way. We'll try to single them out just a little bit. We don't want to drag big giant groups over by us. If we can time it just right, we can get the triple. No! I did not time it just right. Unfortunately, I did not. But, there we go. We got a good timer there. Boom. Take that. Take this. And some of this. And a little bit of that. Okay, how are we doing? We're doing okay? Anything good in here? Anybody has keys? Oh man, there was a lot of them. Let's work on clearing this out over here. I think there was a couple over here. I don't like having my back in the forest like this. But this person does seem to be alone. Ugh. Come on. You want some of this? We're getting a little bit tired. Okay. And stay down. I'm gonna take your watch. It seems like the rest of this area to the left here is clear. The house that we want to stay in is a little bit busy though. There seems to be a large gathering of people here. Maybe they were possibly having a block party. We of course don't want to drag too many people over to us because we are tired just a tiny bit and experiencing some pain. Will these people go around or go through the fence? Oh no. That's not good. They're gonna break the fence. I need that. I need this big fence. We may be dragging a lot of people over to us, but I don't want them breaking my fence. We just have to be a little bit mindful that we're gonna have a few zombies coming up on our 6 here in a second. Come on. Ugh. We couldn't at least get the one. Okay, we've got them to stop hitting the fence. Let's go ahead and drag a few over this way. Okay, let's drag a lot over this way. We're running, which probably isn't the best thing for us to be doing. I think this is like a get in the car and run kind of moment. It's okay though, because we're gonna draw them all out.
Hey!
Yeah, let's go ahead and draw them all out. Get them away from the house. And maybe think about taking a couple out. Let's go back this way and see if we can get one or two and then get out of here. I hear them breaking the fence, which is not good.
Hey!
Hey,
Hey!
stop breaking my fence.
Hey!
They're breaking my fence.
Hey!
Oh, we gotta go. I thought that fence was going to be a lot stronger than what it is. I think it's okay. We could build our own, right? I mean, that is going to take a very long time to do, but I think we could do it. Let's get in our car and skedaddle here. We're already having a little bit of a hard time. I really hope they don't end up breaking that fence. I thought that maybe that was one that was like indestructible. Who knows? I don't. The good thing is the car started up right away, which is really nice. It's in great condition, which we should be pretty happy about. Let's go ahead and take a rest. We're going to go ahead and go back to our chicken coop house where we can recuperate. We should probably go back to the main big house, though. It's a little bit safer, I want to say, for the night. Because we'll have to come back here the next day and clear out some more of those zombies. I still think that's a really good area, out of the way from most of the zombies, and it should keep us safe. If they do break any of the fences, we can at least rebuild it with some fences that they can't see through. I think that will be more than ideal for us. And I think we should be a-okay in the long run. I think we should be alright. Does this car have a radio? Can we get an emergency radio signal? We cannot. Very unfortunate. We're a little bit hot. Let's go ahead and turn the air on. We're almost at our location here. We don't have a lot of gas, I want to say, to be doing this back and forth, but I feel like a couple more times and we can clear this area out all right for us. And I believe just down the road a little bit further is our home. Our temporary home, I should say. It's our home for the meantime. We'll, of course, establish our main big house. Oh, shit. Sorry, a little bit dangerous there. Like I said, I'm not great at driving in this game. As you can tell from the mailbox that I hit the other time. Alright, so we're back here. Everything's looking pretty good. Let's get our car lined up for a good getaway. Let's just get out and check, make sure nobody's around. Seems to be pretty clear. Let's take a few things out of the old trunk here. A few things that I'll need. Maybe we can do some reading, but I don't think so. Alright. Let's get in this house here and take shelter for the rest of the day and possibly night. Did I see somebody? I thought I saw somebody there for a second. It still looks pretty clear around here, so let's go ahead and get in. And I thought there were sheets all the windows, but I guess not. That's okay. We can go upstairs and get a drink of water and chill out just a little bit. Right in here. Beautiful. Nice sink. Maybe we can do some washing up. We do have to eat as well. Let's go ahead and wash up. We'll get all of our clothing washed. All of our weapons washed as well. And we will be nice and shiny and new. For a new day. Tomorrow we'll go back out. We have a plethora of weapons now to take on these zombies. And I think we should be able to clear it. We should be able to clear it, and it does seem like there is a ton of trees surrounding that home. And there's also a river to the backside. So we could do a big, giant, fenced-in perimeter at some point here soon. Let's go ahead and drink this. Anything good in here? No? It might be worth leaving some stuff here at some point. But for now, we'll just take it with us. We are running a little bit low on the old storage space, I should say. I do remember grabbing some canned meat. Am I imagining things? I could have sworn I grabbed some food. What is going on? My guy is agitated. Not sure what to do about that. I mean, I can barely think straight, apparently. We did just take on a lot of zombies, so maybe that does play a little bit with the psyche. We've killed quite a few today, I want to say. Upwards of like 10 or 15 I want to go with. Not the biggest number, but a number nonetheless. Let's get a couple of the old canned food in here with us. Maybe just 2. Let's grab some of that. That way we have something to eat. We can eat. We can do a little bit of reading, possibly, if we do have any kind of books. Maybe there's a book in here we can read. I'm sure there is. Let's make sure no one's following us into our little safe haven here. Beautiful. And let's go ahead and go upstairs where it's nice and safe and eat. We'll go in this room here. So I have a nice little sit down. We're going to open up our can of food. Wherever it may be. Our canned spaghetti. Let's go ahead and open this up and eat all of it. We're going to dig in. I think the power is still on. We could probably cook this thing, but I'm not going to. The power is still on, I remember. We could be cooking some hamburger or something downstairs, but I'm just going to go ahead and eat my canned food. I know that's a bad decision on my part, but that's okay. Like I said, we're still a little bit agitated. Possible we can read a book. There's a comic book here, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and sit back down here in this room, nice and safe. We'll read our comic book, and hopefully that makes us not as agitated. We are very tired. Now we're just tense. The book did help us a little bit, I want to say. Could it be possible that there is another book we could read before we go to bed? I feel like reading one more book before we go to bed will help. It'll help us fight off the scaries. There's a comic book and a VHS tape. It is a shame that there's no TVs around at the moment. I have not been able to see one in any of these homes. Hopefully that home that we are trying to get into and clear out has a TV with a VHS player. That would be very lovely. I would like that very much so. Alright, we have calmed ourselves down just a little bit. We're going to go ahead and sleep now. We'll sleep, and hopefully we sleep for a very long time. Maybe around 5 or so might be good. And it's not even midnight yet, and we are awake. Well, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. My character sleeps so little. I think that's because of the trait that I picked. Not the greatest, I must say. Not the greatest at all. We are a little bit heavy because of the stuff in our backpack here, in our satchel. It's possible we can probably drop some of this stuff into the trunk would be ideal. Can we dismantle these old digital watches? We do have a screwdriver from what I can tell. We can't disable them or dismantle them, I want to say. Not sure why. Let's go ahead and drop them for the moment. We'll remember them being back here. Let's drop this can as well. Do a little bit of management while we have the time. I mean, my person is awake. They did not appear to want to be sleeping. So they only slept for like 3 hours. I have this problem with my other main character as well. I think it's the trait that requires you less sleep needed. I mean, this would be great if we had a TV or something. Maybe there's another book somewhere. Who knows? I don't even have a flashlight, and I'm a bit worried about turning some lights on because it's pretty dark around this house. There's a couple lights left on down there, which is probably not the best. Let's try to stay away from some of the old windows here. Should be a light switch in here somewhere. Maybe not. Is there a bed in here? There is. We can't sleep just yet. I can't even see anything. It's so dark. Maybe we turn one little light on. Maybe that's okay. I mean, it's the dead middle of the night. Hopefully there's no zombies outside. That is a very big light. But not as bright as this light. So I think we'll be okay. That is the bathroom there. Maybe there's a book in here we can read in the meantime. We can't really... We can read some paperwork. Maybe we'll do that. Just so our guy doesn't get too bored. Contains nothing of interest. Okay. Then why is that even an option? I like that. I like that though. It's not even worth reading. Okay, this room's looking pretty good. Pretty promising. Ah, look at what I found. A lifestyle of June 1983. Perfect. Let's go ahead and have a little sit down. This is our new main room here. Oh. Let's leave that open. Have a little bit of light for our reading. It does appear that we can sleep again, which is great. I'm afraid if we go to sleep now, we'll just wake up like at 2 in the morning, which is bound to happen, I think. Let's try it anyways. Maybe we wake up at a perfect time of like 5 or something. I think that's a very good time in this game. It's just about getting daylight around that time. 3:40, 4 o'clock in the morning. Not too bad. we can continue to sneak around in this house and try and find some stuff that we might need. So a whole bunch of clothing here we can come back to at some point. We don't necessarily need it at the moment. I'm a bit afraid to go downstairs because it is kind of dark. It's a little bit safe over here though. I think this is a bookcase. There's some swimming trunks here in case I decide to take that route and go swimming. Maybe just drown myself in the river. Who knows? It's a crazy world. Who knows what will happen? There seems to be some stuff on the ground here. It's, of course, the VHS tapes I dropped. Look how many there are. Oh, my goodness. We are going to have something to watch as soon as we get some kind of television. Let's go ahead and get a drink of water. Drink. Perfect. And possibly think about eating this canned fruit in a second. Canned fruit cocktail, I think it is. Let's rest in this chair here. And just chill out until the sun comes up. Of course, the sun's going to come up tomorrow and the next day. And maybe the next day after that. But we are going to keep on fighting these zombies until we get our home. Like I said, it's going to take a little while. It's a little bit brighter out, which is nice. It's a dirty bandage. We can think about removing that and possibly cleaning our wound. We are clean. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We are fine from our scratch. It was a close one, I will admit, but we were able to make it. How is the hatchet doing? It's a little bit dull. I believe I had... maybe we can do with sharpening this old hatchet here. We can sharpen the blade. We can't do it while we're walking around though. This is a little bit of a risk. Just standing here in the open. But I don't recall any zombies nearby. And we will hear them if they do start to wander over this way towards us. It doesn't take too long to sharpen this blade. Maybe it's possible we can fix it with some adhesive or something. This is something we should have gone back inside for, I think. Okay, perfect. It does not appear that I can fix it with any adhesive tape. I could have sworn I had some. Let's go back in here real quick. Right in the corner where it's safe. Let's take a look and see... Show crafting recipes. Fix it with adhesive tape. I need 3 adhesive tape. And 2 duct tape. I don't know if I actually have that many. It's okay. I think we're going to have to use this and use it well. And use it wise. There was what? Probably 10 more zombies left there, right?